The year when movies have been super divisive and generally speaking pretty disappointing, but the animated movies, those have been good. That's 2016 in a nutshell. Storks. So Storks is an animated film where storks run a courier service that used to deliver children, you know, the old fable. Stork drops the baby off at the porch, you know, that's how babies are made. That's what we used to tell kids, like, you know, back before the internet. Now they just know. Now they just always know. However, storks don't deliver kids anymore. Now they're a courier service for Amazon, pretty much. They can't say Amazon because of copyright, but it's Amazon. And there's this girl who lives there who just turned 18, like Buddy the Elf, how he grew up with the elves. Yeah, she grew up with the storks. Now the main stork's like, by the way, fire her, like Milton from Office Space. The dude who's next in line to become the boss doesn't fire her. Then she accidentally turns on the old dusty baby making machine. That's actually a machine. This isn't a metaphor for anatomy. That thing pops out the baby. Now that girl and the stork who's in line to be the boss stork have to get together and then go out there and find the baby's family. That plot was way too cumbersome when saying it out loud. When you watch the movie, it's not so convoluted as when I'm talking. I just suck at this, by the way. But I really enjoyed Storks, honestly. First of all, I dug the humor. This movie has more. The movie's a comedy. Generally speaking, the animated films are comedies. It's just nothing new here, but usually it's like, oh, it's a general adventure with comedy in it. I would classify this as an animated comedy above all. And the characters in here were great. They worked well together. I mean, they really, it dealt the laughs. I was chuckling. Probably because there's enough humor in here to appeal to adults. But really, there are so many parts in this movie where I was like, that's gonna be a GIF, by the way. When this movie comes out, that will be the new GIF. Like, there is a scene where a couple people have their minds blown, and then it just graphically shows you their mind being blown, and I was like, that's the GIF. And if you don't see it, I'm gonna make it because it's awesome. It's just meant to be. So much of that humor worked, and plus, yes, it deals with babies and parents and people who might not feel at home. So yeah, you have the heart, you have the feels, you have the family dynamic, you got the tears. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, at a point in this movie, I was welling up. I was like, the feels. It just felt good. I mean, that's what I look for in movies like this, like animated movies. I'm like, okay, will kids be entertained? Will adults be entertained? Does it have the laughs? Does it have the feels? If it all comes together, boom, you have me. Guys, simple review, simple premise. Storks had the makings of what I wanted it to have and what it should have. Sometimes you feel like certain parts could have been edited down to be a little shorter maybe, but it's a nitpick in what is otherwise a very enjoyable cinematic experience for kids, adults, families, all ages. Storks is another animated film in 2016 that absolutely did it. I will say Storks is definitely a good time, no alcohol required. In fact, I'm gonna bump that one up to buy it on Blu-ray. I walked out of there feeling the magic, so there you go. All right, guys, so Storks, have you seen it? What did you think about it? What's your favorite animated film of 2016 so far? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.